FBI informant just testified and incriminated the Clintons. Might it end up dead? Pointing the finger at the Clintons has been proven to be very hazardous to your health, but that's just what one brave FBI informant is doing. His information about the Clintons, their foundation, and its ties to Russia are not only disturbing, but exactly the kind of dirt that the FBI probe has been hoping and praying that they'll find on President Trump and hasn't. For some time now, there has been speculation that Hillary Clinton was involved with Putin, especially if you hear her tell stories about visiting him and him showing her his pet projects and inviting the couple on hunting trips, etc. She has consistently swept her interactions with any Russian intelligence officers or Putin himself under the rug as being part of her job as the Secretary of State under former President Obama. However, the informant that supplied the information, the Uranium One scandal, tells an entirely different story. The Hill reports that not only did he have quite a bit to say about the Clintons, but he took that information to the FBI and they've been very dismissive about it. The informant reportedly spoke with 3 different congressional committees in a written statement that Moscow routed millions of dollars to Americans. An FBI informant connected to the Uranium One controversy told 3 congressional committees in a written statement that Moscow routed millions of dollars to America with the expectation it would be used to benefit Bill Clinton's charitable efforts, while Secretary of State Hillary Clinton quarterbacked a reset in U.S.-Russia relations. The informant Douglas Campbell said in the statement obtained by The Hill that he was told by Russian nuclear executives that Moscow had hired the American lobbying firm APCO worldwide, specifically because it was in position to influence the Obama administration and more specifically Hillary Clinton. Democrats have cast doubt on Campbell's credibility, setting the stage for a battle with Republicans over his testimony. Campbell added in the testimony that Russian nuclear officials told me at various times that they expected APCO to apply a portion of the $3 million annual lobbying fee it was receiving from the Russians to provide an in-kind support for the Clintons' global initiative. The contract called for 4 payments of $750,000 over 12 months. APCO was expected to give assistance free of charge to the Clinton Global Initiative as part of their efforts to create a favorable environment to ensure the Obama administration made affirmative decisions on everything from Uranium One to the U.S.-Russian Civilian Nuclear Corporation Agreement. Nick Merrill, a spokesman for Clinton, said Campbell's account is simply being used to distract from the investigations into President Trump and Russian election meddling. So, just to rehash this, the Clintons were found receiving funds from Moscow in connection with uranium-based power shift towards Mother Russia. But the spokespeople for the Clintons say that any information released about this is just a distraction from the investigation into President Trump, who hasn't received any money from Russia. They are essentially wanting us to believe that they could never hurt this country, and any insinuation or proof that they could is just a lie. They want us to trust them completely and without hesitation. The information supplied by Campbell doesn't stop there, though. The informant who risked his life for the United States kept informing through 2 bouts of cancer and still hasn't been fully reimbursed for bribes that the FBI instructed him to offer. Has also informed that the Obama administration had a big part in this deliberate collusion with Russia. He accused Obama administration officials of making decisions that ended up benefiting the Russian nuclear industry, which he said was seeking to build a monopoly in the global uranium market to help President Vladimir Putin seek a geopolitical advantage over the United States. Campbell says he provided the FBI the evidence of wrongdoing months before the Obama administration approved a series of favorable decisions that enriched Rosatom, including the CFIUS decision. Campbell's written statement covered a wide array of activities he conducted under the FBI's direction, ranging from a failed sting effort to lure Putin to the United States to gathering evidence that Russia was helping Iran build its nuclear capability. Campbell provided Congress an April 16, 2010 memo he said he wrote and gave to the FBI that spelled out in detail the Russian efforts to aid Iran. In the end, though, he told lawmakers he remains disturbed that the Obama administration made so many favorable decisions benefiting the Russian nuclear industry when the evidence of wrongdoing and ill intent was so extensive. I remember one response I got from an agent when I asked how it was possible CFIUS would approve the uranium-1 sale when the FBI could prove Rosatom was engaged in criminal conduct. His answer: "Ask your politics," Campbell said. Politics in Washington are no longer about what's best for the country. They're about what's best for the individual. Hillary Clinton and the droves of somewhat less successful, dirty politicians just like her are willing to greenlight anything that they think might give them the slightest bit of political clout in their climb up the national ladder. Even if they have to step on the necks of the American people to do it. Washington insiders like the Clintons are gambling with our future, probably figuring that it will become someone else's problem. They would do well to remember that when the nukes come out, we're all going to be vaporized together. Death is the greatest equalizer, and if the nukes don't get them, hopefully the Justice Department will. So in other words, we're supposed to believe that Hillary had nothing to do with this. Hillary didn't benefit from this. There's no paper trail proving it. So the guy, Campbell, I'm surprised they let him live that long, from 2010. So Obama was cutting deals also with Iran, you see? So they were pocketing the money. This stems back to the Bushes. So you see what's going on. I'm surprised they allowed Campbell to live that long to be able to testify when he's writing these memos, because, I'm very surprised. Well, I don't know. Let's just hope. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.